What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. The internet been going ablaze with the whole FBG duck, O Block indictment. Reports is coming out on the internet, paperwork, everybody speaking on it. Mama Duck even spoken on it. Then it was a bombshell that a lot of people believe the paperwork is fake. You know, past that, just the point that this is in the era again, hearing things, hearing people talk, getting more information. You know, the more we hear about this, the more we realize that this case is deep. You know, the feds was holding this in their back pocket for a while, but unfortunately, with this being a conversation, it's another conversation being had. I'm hearing names about other individuals. We hearing names about King Von put 100,000. We hearing Zell Munna name. We hearing THF Crack name. You know, as a person who done dropped the low allegedly. I hate just throwing a person name inside of these blogs, but since it done been said by several people and some of the key people, we gonna speak on these rumors. I'm not here to verify any of that. I can't stamp that. As much as people want me to stamp that, you know, I'm truth teller. I have to be honest in these reports, bring you the news that's covered up and not try to sauce it up too much because I'm not sure. But, you know, Crack name that been name dropped. A lot of people believe this screenshot right here, you know, kind of speaks more words than what people believe in. And maybe he was the person who dropped the low and things like that. You know, I'm not sure. I done spoke with a lot of people behind this camera who don't want to be filmed. You know, this situation is dangerous. People don't want to be on camera. But a lot of people close to this situation have told me this. So you got to take this with a grain of salt. Remember this. You know, I was told all this 100,000 on Duck head, 50,000 on his head is not real. It's not honest. That's not true. People got to realize that FBG Duck was famous as hell walking around in these streets, and his enemies were millionaires. You know, the Dirks, the Keefs, the Vons, hell, even a certain No Limit to a certain side, if you want to kind of say a little bit-ish, you know what I'm saying? So Duck was moving amongst, you know, a lot of his enemies had big businesses, millions of dollars, which made it extra dangerous for him. Plus 63rd being sandwiched in between 600 and the whole block made it extra dangerous too. You know, I was told that, you know, this was just gang banging shit. And just so happenly somebody got caught and it be like this. You know, Duck was famous, so it hurt a little bit more. But, you know, this was some street shit, past beef shit, murders from both sides, gang banging from both sides. Remember, one of these guys on this case has a brother named Sherrod who was murdered. And people allege that, you know, people on the other side had something to do with it. It's some paperwork that came out that people say was fake that kind of implicated somebody's name as the person who was a suspect in Sherrod death. You know, it's internet videos and blogs and documentaries that have millions of views that say the person who was behind that was Boss Trail. Now, I'm not here to put any dirt on anybody because I can't 100% tell you that, but I'm just telling you the information that's out on the internet. You know, this has been out here in the public, you know, so it just seemed like it was dangerous from Duck, in my opinion. Now, was it money on his head? I can't verify that, and I can't verify it wasn't. But you got to understand, we listen to the music. We listen to the songs. We've been watching the culture for over 10 years. We understood that it was real street shit going on. And Duck had a face in this shit, you know. The feds being involved in this. I'm going to tell you, when the feds get involved, when they lock you up, you know, and they being quiet like this, that kind of feel like they got an open shut case, you know. It's a lot of information that they got. And then we hearing rumors that it's a witness on their side. Not saying it ain't real, the paperwork fake. But for the police to have all this information, you know, to have all these arrests and things like this, know exactly who to go get, know exactly what home to go get, know your address, all kind of shit. It feels like somebody is cooperating. Maybe not none of the people arrested, but maybe somebody who had a free card to not get in no trouble if they tell this kind of information. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I can tell you, though, to be honest with you, it do feel like it's a chance that these guys might have threw their life away. You know, when the feds come in, they got like a 90-some conviction rate. It'd be hard to beat them. And when you do beat them, it's because they didn't force you to take a deal for like 30-some, 40-some years. So this kind of do feel like this might be detrimental to them. But then again, just because the police has arrested you, you got information, you are innocent. You know, a lot of people want me to just put certain, you know what I'm saying, issues on people and shit. I can't do that. I got to be honest. I'm not a judge. I'm not a juror. But like I say, I ain't here to convict nobody, and I ain't here to say free either. But at the end of the day, I'm here to bring you the news that's covered up. But you know, it's news trending right now that's throwing THF crack in this. That seems serious. Mama Duck been saying that this is bigger than what we all think it is. You know, Mama Duck been saying for a while, this shit is bigger than what we think it is. She was speaking on women, you know, helping these guys doing things and all kind of shit. Not so much with Duck case, but her lives these last couple of days been very powerful and impactful, you know. I don't really like the fact that I don't think people realize she lost her son, you know. Mama Duck got a gentle mental, but it's some of this shit on this internet that kind of make, you know, get on the other side and get her upset. And I don't like seeing that lady upset because all she really wants is justice for her son, you know. We didn't really see her like that. I guess she always been on the internet, but I didn't really know her like that until she was forced to get on this shit like this because of what happened to her son, in my opinion. But, you know, that's the news that's trending right now. I'm not sure if the paperwork real, if the paperwork fake, but I'm going to, you know, reach and try to get in contact with some of these individuals who are very close to Duck, and maybe we can get an understanding of what's going on the internet right now. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the Homie Truth.